and therefore is not by any to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, discreetly, advisedly, and solemnly. In this holy estate, these two persons present now come to be joined. If any person can show just cause why they may not be joined together, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Ah, good, excellent. We've all been to a wedding before. Good. Okay. All right, now that the official sounding part is over, and nobody has raised any objections, thank God, we can keep this whole wedding thing going along, moving at a decent pace. When Mike and Ella asked me to officiate this wedding, they made it very clear that they only wanted it to be 10 minutes, okay? And I'm going to try and keep it to 10 minutes because I'm afraid of what Ella might do if it goes a little longer. She's very scary. Over the course of my first few months here in China, I've been very fortunate to get to know both Mike and Ella and to see the nature of their relationship. And I have to tell you that what they have, the type of relationship that they share, you two should be very proud of that, and everyone here should be very envious of what they have, very jealous. Okay, I know that I'm very jealous of what they have. Okay? They have a great relationship. You have a beautiful connection together, and after speaking with both of you recently about your relationship, I have nothing but admiration for what you two have been able to accomplish. Mike speaks very highly of Ella's vision in choosing for himself someone who changes him for the better. Of course, we shouldn't strive to pick mates for ourselves with the intention of changing them from who they are, but rather we should understand that true love will have that effect regardless. We don't want to have to try and transform people, or the people we love rather, because love itself is transformative. We want to do better, we will want to improve, and we want to adjust our attitudes, our perspectives, and our habits because we realize that love is ultimately having an attitude of empathy and respect for the one that we love. And I definitely see that in both of them. And Ella, you spoke about a few of the things that you love about Mike, and I would like to share those with everyone. Ella loves that Mike is kind and honest, and that Mike will say what needs to be said. Sometimes we need someone blunt in our lives, you know, to tell us what we need to hear. And I think those are great qualities that Ella sees in Mike. I think a key here is trusting that Mike's positive qualities that make him a person worth loving so passionately are that these are qualities that you may need yourself when you find them in short supply. Marriage and life together can be draining at times. Our human nature dictates that we will act selfishly and rash at times, even with those we love. I trust that it is Mike's honesty and his kindness that will help you both realize when you are acting outside of this union's intended purpose and to bring the relationship back on course. Ella, trust that you searched out all the positive qualities of Mike because, in part, those are qualities that you need to help complete you and make you better as a person, just the same as Mike sees what he wants in you, something that helps complete him, make him a better person. You see the same thing in Mike, right? And Mike, of course, you do the same for Ella. Mike's honesty will be there when you need to hear what you need to hear, and Mike's kindness will be there to soften the blows when life hits you, and it will be there to comfort you when life unloads its sorrows on your head. I know that Mike is the type of person who will go out of his way to show his undying love for you, and exactly how and where you need it. And he will do so using his unique capacity for kindness, that kindness that you talk about. So, Mike and Ella have expressed their desire to keep things pretty chill today. You know, we want to keep it kind of light, kind of chill, right? And I understand that. That's kind of how I am. As they have felt married for a long time, and while I understand that, I would like to encourage both of you to see this moment as a remarkable time to take a step forward in your already amazing relationship. Taking this concrete advance and making your life together official through marriage is no small thing. It's not a small thing. It's an impressive and exciting new chapter in your lives as one. Marriage is essentially stepping out into God's design purpose for love, to love sacrificially and make a statement like "till death do us part" is not a light statement. You know, that's a big statement. It is a very real and intimate declaration that means we long to be known and that you have chosen to be known by each other. I believe that narratives are powerful. I teach American literature and English literature, so I probably should, think that narratives are powerful. And this is easily seen and recognized by our propensity to enjoy them and to teach them and to pass them down from generation to generation. Stories or narratives are how we communicate meaning, and the story of Mike and Ella will do just that. I pray that this covenant that you enter into today will tell a story that is very real in its lows, but mostly triumphant in its highs. I pray that your story is one that fully and wholly communicates the joy and success that comes from a union built on fidelity, trust, and of course, a transcendental love. Okay, so let's move on to the wedding vows. All right? So, Mike, you go first. All right? I, Mike, take you, Ella, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, from this day forward, until death do us part. And now Ella. I do not. You'll do good. You'll do fine. All right, do your best. I, Ella, take you, Mike, to be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, from this day forward, until death do us part. Good. So, in closing here today, I would like to finish by giving one piece of advice, and that is choose to love. Maybe that sounds strange, but allow me to explain. Many people now, especially in the time that we live in, they treat love like just a feeling. So just a feeling. And of course, love can be a feeling. It definitely can. But when we elect to mainly view love this way, it loses its most potent context. It loses its most important meaning. A love that is treated like an intentional decision is powerful. Ella, Mike is going to get old and ugly one day. Okay, it's going to happen. He's going to get old and ugly one day. All right? Maybe. All right. And Ella's beauty will fade eventually. Way down the line. Okay? Not any time recently. Okay? But a love that chooses goes beyond our natural decay. A love that chooses is one that will decide to do the everyday tasks that we need to do and need to get done just to prove that you care about each other. When the nasty parts of ourselves rear their heads and we act out of each other, a love that chooses does not fall out of love, but rather it perseveres through with hope. When this world, which can toss its knives and daggers at us, tries to tear you apart, a love that chooses does not blame or get angry. It comforts and holds on tighter. Love is so much more than a feeling. It's a choice. It's an action. Love isn't passive. It is moving your lives. It is driving your intentions. We can all see that. And it is holding your hearts together. So, with all that being said, we have some rings to exchange. Okay? And we don't have any ring bearers, so I'm the ring boy. Which one are you exchanging? the cute one with the cat ears. Is that one for you?
That one's for Ella.
Ah,
right.
Okay. Hold on. All right, Mike, you go first again.
Okay.
So, repeat after me. I, Mike, give you Ella. This ring. As an eternal symbol. Commitment to you.
My love and commitment to you.
Go ahead and give it to her. Okay. And Ella, I, Ella, give you, Mike, this ring as an eternal symbol of my love and commitment to you. In closing, we just want to congratulate you both for fostering a love and a life together that all of us here can learn from and admire. It really is beautiful what you have. It really is beautiful what you have. I'm in awe. Most of the time. Not all the time. I'm in awe all the time. Continue to love each other passionately, patiently, deeply, humbly, and with all the splendor of a life devoted together. By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Yay!
Oh yay! Oh yay!
So I present to you for the first time the newly married couple, Mike and Ella.
High five.
Thank you for asking me to do it.
Let's get out of here so we are.
Yeah, let's get some food.
Okay. Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Yeah. All
There
right.
was a weather warning.
Only 2 threats looming through that whole thing.
A weather warning.
Security and the rain.
We literally